is Boaz Wachtel. I'm the CEO and Chairman of Roots Sustainable Agricultural Technologies. We are an Israeli company, graduate of the Chief Scientist Technological Incubation Program. We went public at 2017, October 2017, and agriculture, as you know, is a very important segment that has gained little attention until the last few years. It is a difficult sector. It takes time to build value. Farmers are conservative, and the introduction of new technologies like the ones that I will show you now require patience and significant financial backup. We are on the right track. The COVID didn't help, of course, to the company, but we hope now that we established a number of dealerships across a number of continents, that this year will be the very important year for Roots. I'd like to run through the presentation and explain the technology and the potential to ameliorate a number of issues in agriculture. The two main issues that we deal with are how to manage the plant's temperatures in an environmentally sustainable and profitable manner. The second issue that we try to address with our technology is how to provide farmers with water for irrigation. The first technology, the commercial technology that is selling around the world, Roots technology cools and heats root zone temperature to stabilize optimum temperature range year-round. As you can see in the slide, root temperature is the most influential factor in plant physiology. It is a very narrow range where the plants perform their best. Once they exit that range, then the problems begin and productivity falls, and the farmer loses money. So our achievement with this technology is the ability to maintain an optimal root zone temperature throughout the year, summer, winter, day or night, let's say between 16, 17 degrees Celsius to, let's say, 28 degrees. Some farmers have, a specific range that they ask, but the vast majority of plants and farmers agree that this is the range that should be maintained throughout the year. We have a very disruptive technology, which is the HEP, which is a heat exchange probe that you see in the picture. You can see it's a group of potted cannabis plants with heat exchange probe, and also the heat exchange probe works in the soil. This is how it looks. It's proprietary technology by Roots. Water is coming from one side, it goes down the probe and goes up, and then goes to the other side into the next pot. As you can see, they are all connected. It's a closed cycle. You can add an option to irrigate with the probes, meaning that in one system you can heat and cool the pots and irrigate at the same time. So this is a very nice and important achievement. We can control the temperature of the water in the probes either by ground source heat exchange, where we insert coils at, let's say, a few meters down, and then we can use only circulation pump to control the temperature of the water. This is how it looks for greenhouses, that we insert coils in the ground, sometimes with heat pumps, sometimes just heat pumps alone, and we control the temperature near the plants at the root zone level, even when it's either very hot or very cold. So we maintain, let's say, between 23 to 28 degrees between near the roots. We have a control center where we see all the systems working around the world. On the left you can see a heat pump. That's a very efficient machine that uses very little energy compared to air heating or cooling. Our technology uses maybe 10%, meaning There's a 90% saving in climate management of the plant or the temperature of the roots compared to air management. These are the HEPs, the heat exchange probes that we produce now in Israel. It goes into a container or a pallet and with some electricity. And so the options are either put it in pots or we can use in-ground root zone temperature pipes. And there are many benefits to the system. We have proven again and again that we increase the yield, the quantity and the quality of the plants. We are able to shorten growing cycles and plant off-season and go late in the fall or in the winter when it gets colder. So we increase supply security. As I said, we save a substantial amount of energy. In many instances, the maturity of the fruits or the products are accelerated, so they are first to the market and they achieve premium prices. So we are unique because this is a 2-in-1 system that both heats and cool the roots. Usually in agriculture and climate control, you have one system for heating the air or another system to cool the air. So we have 2-in-1, one system that cools and heats at the same time. So we talked about energy efficiency. Return of investment is quite rapid. We address climate management problems. We provide real-time results tracking via smartphone and PC. We provide an app for that. It's ecological and we save a tremendous amount of energy, which is very important for this and next generations. You can see the difference between heated cucumbers and non-heated cucumbers. There's a significant yield increase. They were both planted at the same time. So you can see again and again, in this case it's the basil, that the additional yield was 66%, the size also 35% increase, greater profitability, low energy consumption. And as a result of these tests, this technology of roots is now subsidized by the Agricultural Ministry in Israel by 30% of the cost, stating that the Israeli farmers receive subsidy due to the installation of the technology. These are some cannabis results. On the left you can see control uncooled roots. In the right you can see the cooled roots, sorry. A significant difference, higher yield, higher THC. We are also able to control the nutrient film temperature, meaning the fluid that runs through NFT systems, as it's called, hydroponic systems. We do it in a number of configurations, either ground source heat exchange, the coils that you've seen, we stabilize the temperature of the fluid that is highly influenced by the air temperature, or we use heat pumps. Okay, this is monitoring and control app that you can see air temperature, root temperature, and some other parameters. We have additional technology which is called irrigation by condensation. We can now irrigate from humidity in the air. What you see here are real live pictures, not live, but live, the plants are alive. Of plants that were irrigated just from humidity in the air. Okay, so how do we do this? It's a standalone closed system, either operated with solar power or electricity. We cool water to below dew point, circulate the water in closed cycle, and the humidity condenses on the external surface of the pipe. It allows you to produce agriculture of water and electricity grids. It's a one-time water fill-up in the container, and it's in today's climate warming and the need to develop technologies to address the access to water. Root technology offers hope for remote farmers around the world. So this is how its system looks. We have a container, inside there's a water tank, solar power, activating chiller. The chiller cools the water and then the water runs in closed cycles, either on horizontal pipes with horizontal pipes or vertical pipes. And you can see in number 4 here, you can use also a metal tank with chilled water provided by electricity if you have electricity on board. And you circulate the water, and like iced tea, you have a puddle when you lift the cup. We do the same. We cool the water and circulate them at night where there's high humidity, and produce enough water to irrigate the crops. Okay, so that's how it looks also, and we're looking for partners to continue to develop this. And I would like to thank our partners in Australia, Everblue Capital, and the ASX, and the team here in Israel, who are doing tremendous work together to push these technologies forward. You can see more information, you can view more information at RootsSat, ROOTSSAT.com. Roots Sustainable Agriculture Technologies. We look forward for your confidence in our ability to produce value for the investors in the long run. Please be patient. There are many companies in agriculture that eventually build value and made very good for their investors. I thank you for your attention. If you have any questions, please write us a call.